Here we are on the bus going to our canoe trip.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. I moved here in the early 80s, so.
We've just been dropped off and this is the beginning of our canoe adventure. We have all our equipment here for a 2-night stay in the wilderness. Our canoe here. We go out on the river and turn left downstream for 20 miles before we see any other civilization. Are you seasick? Very exciting this because we're just starting and we really don't know what to expect. And what concerns me right now is there are a lot of vultures. We've been paddling now for 1 hour and I actually thought, they talk about alligators and I was wondering if we'd ever see any. Well, we've seen 6 so far on the riverbanks, but they weren't very big. Come on Tiki, paddle, we'll never get there. What type of tree is that, Tiki?
The bald cypress tree.
Wow, quite spectacular. The riverbank has a lot of holes in it. Makes you wonder what lives in there. Well, we've been looking for a place to camp and we found a nice spot on the right hand side of the riverbank, and it has a little flat part and there's a fire pit here, so obviously somebody's been camping here before. And we have bought some firewood, so we're going to have a little fire tonight, and we're going to start off with an afternoon cup of coffee. But it's this little camping area is very pretty because it's on a bend of the river and there's fewer trees here, so there is a nice view. We've just had dinner. We had pad thai, which was very nice, and we're just going to get the fire ready. Good morning. This is our first morning. We had a very pleasant night in our little tent at our little campsite we chose. There's been quite a bit of dew in the night and a bit of condensation in our tent, so we have hung our sleeping stuff up to dry, not that it's very damp, and we're about to have some coffee. And then we have several hours of paddling to look forward to our next destination down the river somewhere for our second night. This is day 2 of paddling, and we're in a very pretty area with some little cliffs, and just back there was an alligator on the cliff, very sizable, and as we got closer, before I could get the camera on, he jumped off the cliff into the water in front of us. It was quite spectacular. Were you scared, Tiki? We've just arrived at our second campground that we've chosen on the side of the river. It's evening time and we have our dinner set up there, and our tent's now set up, and also over there we have our chairs where we sit and eat for dinner that overlooks the Peace River. Dinner tonight is Kathmandu curry. Good morning. This is the morning of the third day of our canoe adventure, and we have our canoe that spent its overnight right there, and we're looking down the river here. And if I look up to my left, there's Teresa making breakfast. No alligators on our riverbank here. I'm sure we'll see some later on. We're about to leave for our final leg of our voyage down Peace River. So we've just loaded all our equipment in the canoe, and we're going to be going that way because that is downstream. It's very easy navigating here. You just follow the current. There's Teresa getting herself all settled.
Ready?
She'll be in the bow this morning, providing the main engine, and I will be in the stern, providing navigation and steerage. So it should take us just a couple of hours to get to a place called Gardner, where we return the canoe to an outpost, and that's where our car is at the moment. And maybe when we get there we'll have a little picnic lunch. But it's a beautiful day, and it has been for the past 3 days. No rain and just sunshine. Very peaceful, this Peace River. This is the end of our 3-day journey on Peace River. We have canoed 20 miles down the river, and we finally end up here at a place called Gardner, where we've parked our car. So now we're looking at the Swanee River for our next adventure, which is in North Florida and is meant to be even more beautiful than here.